So hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Namaste German. So guys, as I had told you, today I am releasing a new video on Ausbildung in Germany in nursing and hotel management. Right. So in this video, basically, it's a very informative video. Please watch the video in detail so that you get all the required knowledge. Here we'll be discussing all the questions related to Ausbildung which you have, like what is Ausbildung, how to start the Ausbildung process, what things you have to take care when you are planning for Ausbildung in nursing and hotel management, what precautions you have to take so that no one cheats you by taking extraordinary amount of money. Okay, what kind of level of language is required, and what is the correct time to start the process. Many things we'll be discussing here, right? As you know, we are already processing the files for Ausbildung for nursing and hotel management. So any one of you who are interested for the Ausbildung and Ausbildung in nursing and hotel management can please contact us on the listed numbers in the video description, right? So now we'll start with our session. First of all, I'll tell you what is basically Ausbildung. Many of you might not be having a clear picture that what exactly you mean by Ausbildung. You might have done some research on internet, okay, but again I will tell you. See, Ausbildung, as I told you, we are covering two fields of Ausbildung. One is the nursing and one is the hotel management field. Okay, so it's a combo basically. It's a combo of theory and practice. Some kind of, you can say, internship kind of thing, right? Which is having your theory as well as practice both. Okay, so in that you will get a qualification also, you will get a degree also without attending the university. Okay, however, the jobs are basically trade and craft oriented, means they are basically morely practical in nature, right? So we work closely at our end at Namaste German. As I told you, we are processing all the files for Ausbildung for hotel management and nursing. So we are working closely with the job center to get your course 100% financed and to help you to land properly and to get you inducted into a well-paying job. Okay. So as far as the salaries are concerned, for Ausbildung students, they are getting around 1200 euros in the first year. These are the monthly salaries. Okay. Of approximately 1280 to 1300 euros in the second year, and then it's around 1400 euros in the every month in the third year. Duration of the course, whether it is nursing or hotel management, it's approximately 3 years, and after the completion of the course they will be getting approximately 3000 euros of monthly salary, right? So as I said, it's a combination of theory and practice. So these Ausbildung occupations are little bit lower paid than the academic jobs, obviously. Okay, but they also have limited responsibilities, right? But as I said, with as you move ahead in your professional career, obviously there's a lot of hike possible in your salary. Okay, as you gain more experience, as you become more professionally, you grow more. Obviously, the salary increases are more, right? And graduates, they have great job opportunities in vocational because it's a lot in demand in Germany. Okay, the students, they get to work at the vocational school and they also work in the company. It's approximately 50-50, I would say 50%, 70% they spend at the work and remaining while learning their theory thing, okay, at the school and all. And they, you receive the salary at all the duration of this time, whether you are working in the school or whether you are at the industry, you will be getting your full salary. Okay. So here are the details of our process of Ausbildung, right? As I said, there is a complete stipend during the course, and after the completion of the course, your initial salary is approximately 3000 euros for the first month, right? After you finish your course, and gradually it increases as you move ahead in your professional life. It gradually increases 3500, 3800, then 4000 euros, like that. No need of block count is there. Okay, if the candidate has proficiency of B1 level, it's very easy to start the process and to get settled there. B1 is for the hotel management candidates and B2 is mandatory for the nursing candidates. So please be clear. If you are going for nursing Ausbildung, the eligibility from our end, from the language end, is B2 level of German for the nursing Ausbildung, and for the hotel management Ausbildung, it's B1. After that, as I said, see, in our process, you have to pay only for the language. The visa, it's a small charge of 70-80 euros, right? And the processing, remaining all the content, the placement and all, everything is guaranteed, so no need to worry. We have tied up with Europe Careers, right? So it's a genuine agency, genuine partners we have who are operating from more than 30-40 countries, and you will be very much secure, so no need to worry. And courses are available for art, science and commerce group, right? If you have basically this kind of degrees and all. And the requirement is 10+2 and graduate, both can apply, right? 10+2 and graduate. And the German language minimum B1 and B2, as I said, that For the hotel management, it's B1, and for the nursing Ausbildung, it's B2. Even freshers can apply, and the age limit is between 16 to 28 years. So these are the main eligibility criteria. Right now, as far as the financials are concerned, this is very important for you to know. And again, I'll get into more detail, like when you have to start all this process. So first of all, I'll tell you the brief process or brief financials related to Ausbildung. Okay, the initial amount is 2500 euros, which you don't have to pay together, right? Point number one is that this complete process, this is very important, please understand me properly. This process, this payment, what I'm saying, this 2500 euros broken down into 500, 1500, none of the amount you have to pay initially, right? If any consultant is charging you in the name of registration, in the name of process starting, in the name of interview, that's all rubbish. Your first step, my genuine advice, my honest advice to all of you, the first step is that you start the German level, German language, and you finish the B1 level. You get the B1 certificate in your hands. After that, you have to start all these things. There are many consultants studied in the market. They are, in the name of starting the process, they might ask you your documents, they might ask you your passport, they might ask you, they might say that, okay, some German client is going to take your interview. So many excuses are there. The thing is that I would say honestly, it's just a trap, right? We have many candidates learning from different consultants, okay, which are following that kind of unfair practices. It's just a way to trap the candidate. Once you have given your documents, obviously, then you are in a trap. You will be charged more money to release the documents, right? And once you have paid this registration amount, then obviously, it's as I said, there's no use of that. The first step is that you learn the German language. You learn from anywhere. You learn on your own. You learn from whichever tutor you know. The point is, when you get the B1 certificate in your hand, please start the process after that only. I'll get into more detail. First, let me finish this. So first, I'll tell you the financials required. So the approximate amount is 2500 euros. This is excluding the language. So 2500 euros, you can say something like, I would say 2 lakh rupees, and this amount you don't have to pay together. First step, as I told you, you do the B1 certificate. You get the B1 certificate. After that, you have to pay the first installment of 500 euros. That's at the time of interview arrangement. The interview is done in German when you do B1. It's very easy to clear. Don't worry. If you are learning from a good trainer, if you are learning from a good teacher, obviously you will be having good skills, right? When you say B1, you will be having the desired B1 skills. You will not like the other candidates who are holding the B1 certificate and they are not able to speak. So you will not be in that category. If you're learning from a good teacher, definitely you will be having good skills. So the first amount is of 500 euros, which you have to pay at the time of interview arrangement. While getting the contract, the remaining 1500 euros, and while processing the documents after that, that's the remaining 500 euro. That's the total breakup of this 2500 euro amount. Apart from this 2500 euro, the visa fee, the flight tickets, the health travel insurance, right, and all these attestation of documents from the BFS and everything, I've just given you a rough amount of 1 lakh rupees, because it depends. If you are coming from Kanyakumari, if your flight is from Delhi, then obviously the flight amount, the travel amount will be more. If you are coming from Rajasthan and then you are traveling from Delhi to Germany, your flight amount will be less. So roughly, a rough amount I've given you. All these things, they will be costing you approximately 1 lakh rupees. There's a scope of plus minus 10 to 15%. So that's what I said. 2500 euros for this, and this 1 lakh rupees for this approximately. So that's around 3 lakh rupees roughly, plus minus, keep a scope of 10%. It can be 10, 15, 20,000 more. It can be 10, 15, 20,000 less. Getting the point? Right? Language training fees is separate, right? As per the type of course you join with us, right? That's our part, the language trainings and all. On that also I'll come after this. So that is separate. This is the fees which I have told you, which is excluding the language. Apart from this, there is not even a single rupee extra, any hidden expense, nothing is there. So please be clear with your financials. This is the budget, 3 lakh rupees approximately, plus your language training. Language training you can do from anywhere. If you think that, okay, we are teaching good, Namastegerman is teaching good, Namastegerman is delivering good results. The candidates of Namastegerman, they have been clearing B1, B2 exams. Thousands of people have cleared in the past 14 years. So if you think that, okay, we are honest, we are genuine, we are delivering the results, you are most welcome to join us. If you think that, okay, you have found some other tutor, you are most welcome to go there, right? So that is your personal decision. Wherever you want to learn the language, you think that, okay, you can learn the language on your own, you are welcome to do that also. We just need the B1 level certificate to start the first step of the process. Okay, and as I said, the services included, which is included from our end, the language preparation A1 till B1 or B2 depends on your requirement. For nursing it's B2 as I said, and for the hotel management it's B1. All your visa documentation, visa processing, document evaluation, your visa interview, invitation letter, stipend letter, airport pickup, 1 month accommodation, everything is covered from A till Z. Be rest assured. Okay, no need to be afraid, everything is covered, right? That's all that you can take in writing from us, nothing to worry. Now come to the most important point. So as I said, when you have to start the process, right, in the market, when you will go for Ausbildung to different agents, different country consultants all over the country, whether in Delhi, whether in Hyderabad, whether in Mumbai, you know, the trend which is going on, the consultant will charge you, depends. I have seen consultants charging 30, 40, 50,000 initially. I've seen consultants charging even 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh rupees initially. It depends consultant to consultant, but honestly, this is the only budget, right? If you are paying for such extra amount in the beginning, that's your mistake. Please make sure that you are not starting. If you want to keep your money safe, if you want to keep your hard earned money of your parents safe, please start the process of Ausbildung only and only after you clear the B1 level. In my previous video also I said, for nursing jobs also, for Ausbildung in nursing and for hotel management, again I am saying today, the first step is the B1 level. You get the B1 level certificate, you get it from anywhere, Goethe, TELC, ECL, okay. Please get the certificate first, after that you start the process. Don't pay any consultant anything, don't be trapped. You know, you will not go to Germany by paying extraordinary fees here and there. You will go to Germany only when you have B1 certificate in your hand, and after that when you are connecting to a genuine honest consultant who is greedless, who is not charging you extraordinary amount of money, okay, and who is not holding your papers without any reason. So if you are submitting your passport before you clear B1 level, if you are submitting your document before you clear B1 level, that is your mistake. Many times consultants say that okay, they will conduct your interview with the employer, they will, they will be starting the process. All this is pure rubbish, I would say. Please don't fall into that trap. Many times you will be told that okay, your time will get wasted after you finish the B1 level. If you start the process after that, your time will get wasted. I am telling you honestly, nothing of your time will be wasted. Okay, the thing is, after you clear the B1 level, the process is very fast. It's written here, there is a maximum gap of 3 to 4 months in Ausbildung after you clear B1, and 4 to 5 months in the nursing jobs. Now what we recommend, once you finish B1 level, see, you have to understand the relevance of importance. If one thing you are understanding, since the beginning of the video I have been stressing on just one point. The point is German B1, German B1, German B1. So you can understand all this journey from start to end ultimately rotates around one point. That point is the German B1 level. You have to understand the importance of the language. Okay, if in the beginning the language is so important, then how much important it is after you land in Germany. So you have to understand the importance of the language. Mostly consultants, what they do, see, most of the consultants, neither they are language specialists, right, nor they have any experience in training candidates. They are just kind of, I would say, middlemen in between. Okay, they are just connecting you with they are also getting their file processed from here and there, right, and they are just, they are filling their pockets out of your hard-earned money. Nothing more than that. So they will never explain you the relevance of German language. We as a language school, we are a 14-year-old language school. We know what's the importance of B1 level, we know what's the importance of B2 level, and we know what's the importance of C1 level, right? We have seen trends changing in the industry since last 14 years. We have seen how much B1 was important in 2016. We have seen how much B2 became important after COVID, and we are seeing how much C1 has become important in 2023. We have been into this line since last many years, and we have seen the trends of language getting changed after every 2 to 3 years as per industry requirements. Earlier in the IT industry, there was no requirement of doing B1. Okay, even without German, people were happily working there. Now the trends have changed. In the IT industry, you work there, the HR will ask you the A2 certificate, B1 certificate, right? In the mechanical line, earlier it was the B1 level in 2016-17. Now you go without B2. If you see the job eligibility criteria, the companies have removed this word B1. They have written fluency in German, order B2, right? So that's what I am trying to explain. We know the relevance of the language more than any consultant who has not even no experience of language or not even teaching the language, because we are entrepreneur at second level. First of all, we are a language school, right? So it's our part to make you aware over the language. So what I mean to say that please don't fall into that trap that your consultant says that there your file will get processed late. There will be a lot of gap. There's nothing like that. It's barely 3 to 4 months of gap in Ausbildung and 4 to 5 months of gap in nursing jobs. So when you have this gap, what we recommend in the Ausbildung, we say that okay, you have cleared your B1, everything is sorted, you have done your interview. Now you please start your B2. Understand the importance of the language. If you want to grow professionally quicker in Germany, you have to take the language very, very seriously. Okay, right? Careers are not made by sitting in a multi-story office and some consultant says some kind of show off is there that okay, we are processing the file and initially they are taking the documents. All these things, they don't make a difference. The difference which is made is how much strong you are in the language. If you are doing B1 timely, you are at the correct path. And when there's a gap of 3-4 months after your processing starts, 3-4 months is not a big gap. Understand this point. Don't risk your money, don't risk your documents here and there without doing B1. First you clear B1, after that you start the process, right? So the best time is that you start the language course. In the language course, if you start with us, what we have a strategy that okay, when you finish the A2 level, when you are in the mid of B1 level, what happens, we have lot of mock papers coming up. Getting my point? Before you write down the actual GOETHE or TALC or ECL or whatever exam you write for B1 international exam, before that you have lot of mock papers coming up in our course. So when you see that okay, your scores are going fantastic, your scores are going satisfactory, we will be making you practice more than 40-50 mock papers of the B1 level. More than 40-50 I am saying. More than 40-50, more than 5-6 books you will be solving. Right? That is very important to make you strong in the language. So when you see your scores are pretty good, right, then you start the process parallelly. Almost at the end of B1 or after you clear the B1 exam certificate, that is my personal suggestion. Please don't pay any registration fees to any consultant, nothing. This is just a trap. Complete trap. Once you pay a hefty amount, now you cannot go anywhere. Right? Your parents will not allow you to go to any other place. Anyhow, you have to learn the language from there only, right? Even if that consultant doesn't has good teachers. All this I am telling you from my experience. I am connected to many consultants, right? Not just one. I am connected to more than 10-15 consultants, and I have seen what kind of practice is going on in the market, right? The consultant has just, these so-called consultants, I would say, they have just one simple intention, that to take lot of money from the candidate as early as possible. After that what they will do, they are least concerned about your language results. They are least concerned, right? Sometime they will give your enrollment to some teacher, then sometimes they will give your enrollment to some other teacher. This is how they play with your emotions. This is how they play with your language learning. If they had been serious about that, they would not have done this kind of practices. This has happened. I have seen my candidates facing this kind of thing. Okay, because the people are there coming from different consultants to us. They tell us the stories. Sir, earlier I was learning here, the person did not teach better. When I complained, they gave me to you. This kind of stories we hear. So ultimately, whose time is getting wasted? It's your time getting wasted. Okay, and you don't have any option because you have paid so much. There was one candidate with me. Actually, he was told. See, now here I told you that okay, it's approximately 3 lakh rupees plus whatever 10-15%. It's a matter of this year only. There was one candidate from Hyderabad, right? And he told me he was going for basically the nursing Ausbildung. You won't believe the package which has been told to him by his consultant, so-called consultant, is 6 lakh rupees. You can imagine almost double of this. And the installment which he has paid, you will be surprised, 2 lakh rupees was the first installment. So you can understand. And he's just a 19-year-old kid, just finished the schooling, right? His parents has paid that money. Now his mom is calling me, when I got to hear all this, when I came to know about all this. Earlier he was not assigned to me, right? That candidate was given 2-3 different trainers here and there earlier before assigning to us. Okay, so when I came to know, this is how the stories they get unwrapped. We come to know about all these realities after the candidates tell us. So that is what I am sharing my experience here. This is the kind of unfair practices going on. Person will charge you so much of money, and then you don't have any option. Your parents don't have any option that where to go. You have just one option कि बेटा जहाँ से कर रहे हो वहीं से करो. We have already paid 2 years such a big amount of money. These kind of practices are going on in the market. So that is what I'm telling. The purpose of this video, all this information you can get from me on WhatsApp also. All this PDF I can send you on WhatsApp. But my main reason to make this video is to tell you, to show you the importance of the language. Your first step should be you learn the B1 level. I am not saying that you learn from us only. You can learn from anywhere. People are there who have learned the language on their own successfully. People are there who have learned the language from our recorded course I am saying, Namastegerman recorded course in 19,000 rupees, complete A1 till B2 and clear the B1, B2 level. People are there who have learned from our one-to-one classes, clear the exam. People are there who have learned from our group classes and clear the exam. So you can learn from anywhere. It's not necessary that you learn the language from Namastegerman only, right? But okay, as a credible institute, obviously I would say if you want to trust us, you are most welcome to trust us. All that I'll come on to that, right? But the most important thing is that you have to do the language first. Please start the process after that only. Please don't fall in these traps that okay, your time will get wasted, your processing will get slow. Nothing is slow. I am telling you 3 to 4 months maximum after you finish B1. So utilize that time. This 3 to 4 months time, please utilize it for doing B2 for your quicker professional growth. Okay, so be wise, be intelligent, be aware, focus on the language more than anything else. Okay, your dreams will certainly come true if you follow the correct approach, and this is the correct approach if I have told you. Please keep your money safe, as simple as that. Now, as far as the language trainings are concerned, that most of you already know, right? Our course is exactly as per the Goethe, TELC and ECL exam preparation. Everything is covered in the course. All the 3 exams, multiple mock papers, over 50 papers you will be solving before you write down the B1 exam. Goethe also, TELC also, ECL also. Now I'll tell you the reason behind that. Why do we make you practice so many papers of different exams? Okay, see, I'll just give you one example. When we were in school, we used to learn mathematics. So when you learnt one concept of mathematics, the same concept was asked in different numericals, different questions in a different way. Getting? So this is the same thing, same logic applicable here. When you're learning a language, you have to mold your mind that you can solve any exercise, any exam of that level. You should be ready to solve that. Okay, keep yourself, so strong in the language that you never know. You are writing the Goethe exam in India. By chance in Germany, if you write down the ECL exam, you should not be surprised that, sir, I don't know the ECL pattern. Or you are writing ECL here and in Germany you are writing the Goethe or TELC exam. By chance you don't get the slots of ECL in Germany. By chance I am saying, right? You should complete everything in India. But by chance you write down the B2 exam in Germany and you are prepared for ECL and you are not aware of the Goethe B2 pattern, then what you will do? Will you come back to India and will you catch your old trainer that okay, sir, you didn't teach me about the Goethe pattern? So please be aware, language is all same. It's just a way of, every exam has a little bit variation in the pattern, little bit variation in the marking, but you should keep yourself ready for every kind of scenario. Love the language. Okay, don't treat language like a pressure on you. Love the language. If you love the language, if you develop interest in the language, you can clear any exam of the world which is internationally valid, whether it is OSD, whether it is the UN exam, whether it is the ECL, whether it is TELC, whether it is in lingua, whether it is Goethe, anything, whatever you do. Okay, it is just, the matter of having the interest in the language. And interest comes when you are taught by a trainer in a proper way, which creates interest, right? If we just make you do book cramming, obviously you will lose out the interest. So as far as our course is concerned, all the materials are included, all exam papers, not even a single book you have to buy. Language books are very, very costly. You all know that. It's like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 rupees for a single book. Not even one book you have to buy. Everything is covered in our course. Just make sure you are doing our homework and the certificate will be in your hands. That's our responsibility. That's our commitment for you. All the recordings of the lectures are included for you. Okay, if you want to revise the lecture after the class, extra batch is always available for revision. This features, this line which I am telling, this is not for everyone. This is only for the nursing candidates. It's only for the Ausbildung candidates, for Ausbildung for nursing and Ausbildung for hotel management, right? So now the thing is, why do we have these extra batches? See, by chance, if you, sometimes what happens, Just suppose you are learning one topic. Just suppose you are learning a topic called dative in German. Now dative, as a language trainer, I would say dative, I can say it's the heart of German language. So, sometimes some people, they take extra time. It is our responsibility to make you learn that topic properly, because as I said, we are playing on the basis of results. Today, Namaste German has grown since last 14 years. If countries' top consultants are trusting us, okay, that is only that we have delivered results of B1, B2, nothing else, right? So for us, results are the most important thing. For that, if we have extra batches available, we will make you sit in them. Many of you who are watching this video, you know already this thing, right? I have made you sit into multiple batches. You are sitting in the morning batch also, you are sitting in the evening batch also, without charging any extra fees. This is all included in our course, and this is just done out of a single intention to make you learn the language properly. Second most important point, by chance if you miss a module in the exam, you can re-attend the same module in our upcoming batches, 2 batches for free. We are giving 2 batches free. Please note it down. We are giving 2 batches free. If you join us, by chance, you are writing B1 exam, reading, writing, listening, speaking, by chance. Unfortunately, by chance, if you don't clear the exam for whatever reason, by chance if it might happen, okay, though our result is more than 90-95%, okay, right, but it's not like that we are also perfect or you are perfect. It might happen that you miss 1 or 2 modules in the exam. It happens with every trainer. It happens with every candidate. By chance, if you miss out 1 or 2 modules, you are most welcome to rejoin the sessions for next 2 batches to clear your exam successfully without any extra payment. This is all included in your language package. Nothing you have to pay. So as I said, there's a solid foundation on grammar from day one. Okay, for that you can see my demo videos. You will be able to see what kind of in-depth language we are training. No book cramming like others. You cannot learn a language if you are just solving Studio or Network chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. You cannot learn a language by mugging up the contents. Understand that point. Okay, you have to learn a language from the ground floor, from the roots. If you are constructing a building, if your ground floor is strong, you can reach B2 C1 levels. If your ground floor is weak, I can tell you, your building will shatter down. It will crumble down. You will not be able to reach the B1, B2, C1 level if your roots, if your base is not good. Okay. Second point, as far as our trainings are concerned, we have not bypassed our work to other junior trainers, right? Just in the name of saving money, or just in the name of, I would say, to earn more money, right? We also could have done that okay, we are having so many people, and we are hiring 2-3 small junior trainers and we are bypassing our trainings to them. No, not at all, right? Only the founders of Namaste German, today also, since last 2009 year, we are working together. Okay, I and Shivani are working together. We have built this platform and we haven't bypassed our trainings to junior trainers. The reason is, for us, the quality of trainings and results are always the most important thing than anything else. Okay, that's the point. And one more thing, before you join us, we have one more system of building a kind of trust in you, because see, German is a long-term course. It takes you 5, 6, 7 months to finish. So it's very important for you to develop more trust in us. So for that, we are 100% open to take our feedback from as many people as you want, for whichever level of the language, from A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, which you want. Right now, I am having candidates from more than 10 countries learning, more than 10 countries. Out of that, many people are non-Indians, right? For almost all the levels, for almost all type of sessions, whether it is recorded, whether it is live one-to-one, whether it is group, whether it's a doctor, whether it's a nurse, whether it's an engineer, whether it's an MBA, whether it's a small kid, whether it's a housewife, whether it's a CA, whether it's a lawyer, whichever domain, whether it's someone in the hotel management, whether someone is in a you can say someone is a cook. Almost all kind of people we have taught. Almost all kind of people are holding their certificates in their hands. So we are completely open to the feedback. You can see their certificates. You can take the phone numbers. and you can speak to them. You can give my reference that Raman sir has given the phone number. Please share the feedback of Namaste German. We don't believe much in Google reviews. Okay, if you go to Google, if you do Namaste German, you might get only 80, 90, 100 reviews. See, honestly, we don't believe much in Google reviews. We believe in direct sharing the certificate, directly sharing the phone number, and directly connecting you to the people. That is the most honest way to share a review. Google reviews are most of them fake also, right? Okay, you know what kind of practices are going on in the market. So all that I covered. Time flexibility, as I said, there are multiple batches, morning also, afternoon also, evening also. We have multiple batches ongoing. You will get full flexibility with us. You will get 2 extra batches with us to learn. Everything is covered in the course at nothing extra price. Whatever is our normal fees, that only we are charging, right? So A1 till B2, the fees as I have told you, right? All that is covered, and all the 2 batches are covered for revision. So that all ends our session, and my number is mentioned in the video description. Please connect to me if you have any queries regarding nursing jobs in Germany, regarding Ausbildung in nursing, or regarding Ausbildung in hotel management. And once again I am saying, please don't get fooled. Please don't waste your parents' hard-earned money by paying here and there to anyone. If someone is asking you in the name of process, the process starts only after you clear B1. Don't even pay a single rupee before that. Okay? Please don't pay a single rupee before that. Please work over your language. Please clear the B1. Everything is very much sorted after that. 99% efforts, they are consumed in clearing B1. Only 1% effort is consumed in the process. So please don't let these people who are doing the reverse, they will say that okay, 99% is a process. They are conducting such a big thing, it's kind of rocket science they are doing in the name of process, that they are charging so much of money from you, and in return what you are getting? In return you are getting your teachers changed in middle. In return you are getting that your classes stop in middle. In return you are getting that you don't clear the B1 exam in middle. Now understand, if you pay so much of money and by chance if you don't clear the B1 exam, will the consultant refund you the money back? Okay, it might happen that the consultant will put you in a batch of 30, 40, 50 people online. Out of that, 1 or 2 people will clear the exam. They will show their photo on Instagram that okay, we have sent the people to Germany. And what about the remaining 37, 38 people? You will not be given any answer. Sir, आप ही पास नहीं हो पाए, हमने तो classes करवाई थी, right? They will not acknowledge their mistake that they changed the trainer. They will not acknowledge their mistake that they charge such a heavy amount from you without any reason. What kind of processing they are doing? Without B1, no process starts. Okay, if someone is starting your process before B1, and if you are agreeing to that, I am telling you, you are the wisest human on the earth. Understand my point? Okay, so please don't waste your money. Please keep your money safe. You are going to Germany for earning money. You are not going to Germany to fill the pockets of other people. You are going to Germany to fill your pockets. Right? And before you are filling your pockets, if you are filling someone else's pockets without any due work to be done, without any proper valid reason, that is not a good thing. You have to gain knowledge. Please be aware and work smartly. Focus on the language completely. So this is our contact number. You can take from the website. You can take from the slide here. And if you have any queries, I am most welcome to you. You all are most welcome to ask me, and I'll be very happy to solve all of them. By chance, if I missed anything relating to Ausbildung, so please ask me. Ausbildung in nursing and Ausbildung in hotel management. Okay, guys. So all the best for your career, and wish you all the success ahead.